What's poppin', guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I am on the countdown to a new year. I'm super excited. So I figure, okay, if we're heading out this year, why not do an end of the year reflection on this year, heading into a new season? So I'm going to pull up these questions and pretty much answer them to the best of my ability. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please leave me a big fat like thumbs up. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
So with no further ado, let's get into this video. So the first question reads, what is the most important goal I achieved this year? I would probably have to say myself and my husband reaching 13,000 subscribers on our Mixed Reaction channel. He and I have a reaction channel called Mixed Reactions. So if you guys want to check that out, I will leave it somewhere up here. And you guys can check that out. I feel that was a big goal for us to accomplish because we worked so hard. Like, we poured out so much to achieve that. Our first goal was set at 1,000. Just getting 1,000 was cool with us and being monetized on that channel. But being able to surpass our goal and get to 13,000 subscribers and millions of views is amazing. What is the most enjoyable part of my work, both professionally and at home? Since I work from home and professionally work from home, I would say just timing, making my own schedule. I feel that is the best part of my job because obviously I edit our videos, writing out treatments and content and, preparing content and things like that. And kind of like going at my own pace, my own speed, not having to answer to anybody, but pretty much building up something that myself and my husband can say that we did, by the grace of God, with his help, but our hard work and effort, and kind of just looking back and saying, we came from so far. Like, we came a long way to where we are now. So I would probably say just having that luxury to make our own schedules and to, be able to be on our own time. And I'm quite sure a lot of people that are their own boss can honestly say that that's one of the greatest parts of having ownership. What was the most challenging part of the year for me? I would have to say the deaths of my family and family friend was kind of challenging. It came from out of nowhere, so that kind of caught me off guard, and that was very challenging at times. Not only just that, just reaching new heights in my faith, just growing and not just staying stagnant where I was last season, but just experiencing God on a new level. You're faced with certain things that you never experienced before, and it's new to you, to where it's like it's forcing you to trust God. So I would say that the loss of family members and also increasing faith has been a challenge for me this year. What was the biggest surprise of the year? I'm smiling on this. The biggest surprise of the year was my father coming home in perfect peace and health. My father went away to prison when I was 1 year old, and he's been there ever since. So just seeing him in perfect peace and health outside of those gates, and him in his right state of mind, is amazing. I've waited my whole life for this, and just to see it actually take place, that was the biggest surprise for me this year. What was my biggest time waster in life this past year? I can't really think of nothing off the bat to say that was a waste of time for me doing, because I feel I did everything that I supposed to have done this year, that I set out to do for the most part. But if I can just squeeze in there, maybe just overthinking sometimes. What are the 3 words to describe the past year and why? I would have to say number 1 will be distractions. Number 2 will be, I would say, overthinking. And number 3 would be just the unexpectancies, if that makes sense. And I think that I might have cleared that up in the last question that was asked. Just throughout this year, just random things would happen, just random stuff that you would scratch your head like, why is this even happening? Like, I thought I was past this. Like, this happened last season. Like, why is it trying to make its way back into this season? Overanalyzing things, overthinking, to where it's like, I can't even think straight sometimes. And I feel if that is in the way of everything, then how can I be productive? How can my thoughts be productive and the things that I'm trying to be productive and make productive if my mind ain't even where it's supposed to be, you know? I would have to say those 3 words summed up my year. In what area do I feel I've made my biggest improvement? I would have to say listening more, and communicating more, and patience. I would have to say patience for sure. I feel that I'm a pretty patient person, but you know, sometimes it get like that. I feel like my patience is being tried sometimes, but yes, I feel that I improved in that area tremendously. Patience, and I would say communication as well. So, what's the status of the goal I set last year, and what goals do I want to set for the year going forward? The goals that I set last year was pretty much working on our brand, and also going full-fledged with our YouTube channels. I feel that we accomplished what we had to do, and you know, where we were this season with what we had. You know, I feel that we accomplished a lot this season pertaining to businesses, got a lot of knowledge, got wisdom about, you know, how to go forward with doing a lot of things. So I feel that the status is pretty good. I feel that we are in good status, and going into new year, I feel that we're just reaching new heights and leveling up, if anything. So, if I could travel back to the beginning of the year, what advice would I give myself? I will end this question with what God told me in the beginning of the year, this season. Don't get distracted. So that concluded the end of the year reflection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys took something from it. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a big like, thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay? See you guys in the next year.